The spring sports are in full swing, and UNI softball is finally preparing for home games. Today, we talk with head coach Ryan Jacobs about the non-conference start and move into MVC action. We look at the only fourth-year senior and the impact Panther softball is having on her. We look at track and field athletes Jordan Pingel, Isaac Holtz, and a group of ladies jumping into unchartered territory. This is Panther Sports Talk.
Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Pepper's Grill and Sports Pub, a proud supporter of UNI Athletics.